Hi guys, I'm sorry but I don't have a theme song or a logo or nothing crazy yet as an introduction, but this is gonna have to do for the moment. So what I wanted to get out of the way was the All-Star Games reserve selections. Now, uh, see, I didn't watch too many Suns games, nor was I really too into seeing how they were gonna play apart from their jerseys, the black ones, the Valley ones. Those are pretty cool. But that's as far as I looked into the Suns games. I've seen maybe about, I don't know, maybe like 2 or 3 quarters total this season of them. I've seen Chris Paul has, well, from those games that I saw, Chris Paul hasn't been doing amazing. And then I guess I saw the late games where Devin Booker was going off. Um, I'm indifferent about Booker not making the All Star game naturally. So many people are already assuming that he's gonna take the place of AD, um, which is fine, um, as long as you get in there, right? But I'm sure he wants to be selected in there as opposed to keep being shooting all the time, because I think this is gonna be his second appearance, and he's been shooting each time. I also wanted to point out that the Monte Sabonis was snubbed. So was Tobias Harris. Like I've been a fan of Tobias Harris since his Clipper days, and even then I wanted him on my team when he was with the Magic and the Pistons. Uh, he's always been solid, and all of a sudden I guess he's just trying to like get his name out there, trying to get his big contract in the future, and he certainly deserves it. He's been moved a lot, and it's understandable that he's playing the way he is. I mean, he's a baller. It's just terrible that he's not being selected. Um, I would almost, I would almost even say, don't even give the nod to Booker. Why not give it to Tobias Harris? The Monte Sabonis. Both are nice to watch. Booker, I might just have a little bias because I don't like his game. I don't like his attitude. He's no, I don't. I just don't like it. But I'm glad Chris Paul's making it above him because, of course, me being a Chris Paul fan, I've always thought he was the best point guard forever. Um, I've always thought he'd be way better if he was, say, bronze height. Because Chris Paul, obviously, he's not huge, but he could get the job done, and he's always been one of the stronger guards in the league. I also noticed that in the All Star East reserves, a lot of them are first and second year players of the All Star game. Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Julius Randle, Zach Levine. Um, Pretty sure I'm forgetting one more, but a lot of them are first year players. It's crazy that it's come to this, given that I don't remember too many Eastern All Stars always just leaving. I guess they just fall off. Yeah, Horford, Kyle Korver, Jeff Teague, Paul George moved over. I've always affiliated him with the East. It's just a crazy time, really. Too many moving pieces, so I guess that's where that comes from. Um, I also wanted to add that Paul George making his debut back, his his statement back again in the All Star game. It's remarkable to see. From what I've seen, and I'm pretty sure from what most of you have heard, because not many people watch Clipper games, he's already he's picking up where he left off before his injury. I'm just glad it wasn't a bone and derma or whatever it was, So thankfully that's the situation with him, and hopefully he still gets better as time progresses, because he's had bad luck, and it'd be a shame for him to just lose it so much at this point. What else do I have to add? AD missing out is of course part of the Lakers kind of like crashing and burning. But that goes for any team. I wouldn't be too afraid if I were Laker fans, because you have LeBron still. can still get it done in the playoffs. He doesn't need a high seed. He just needs to be in the playoffs. Just give him enough space, and he'll get you ground. You know, give him some runway. He'll take the plane out, off into the air. So again, don't worry, Lakers fans. As much as I hate your fan base, what else I got? Kawhi, thank God he's starting. I didn't think too many people were gonna take a liking for him to be a starter, or I didn't even think he was gonna get enough votes to be a starter, since he sat out a few games, and he didn't always have a great game, but you know, a star does what a star can do. Anything else do I have to add? Sorry, I'm playing Modern Warfare. Shoot shit, working on my pistol, the Magnum. It's the 357, I think. But anyway, back to the basketball talk, because you guys aren't subscribed for any. You guys aren't watching for my Modern Warfare stuff. You guys want to hear about what I have to say about basketball. Now, I also have this little thing to pick with the Lakers. I've said since last year their team was okay. They didn't have too much on their roster. They really don't. They just have AD and Bron. That's all they really needed, and that's what it took. But even then, the last year's roster was way better than this one. Not too much defense, not too much offense. A lot of the guys can't create. A lot of the guys can't do much. No spot-up shooters from what I remember. I think their best one it's probably Markeith. But I remember their roster, their numbers not being too great. So I have the hiccups. I think I was just ending here. But luckily I got my points off on time, just so you guys get the sense of where I am. Alright, I'll just see you guys on the next one.